Greetings everyone. We, a team of 6, named Infinite Innovators from A.V.C College of Engineering, are here to present our solution for the problem statement, that is to develop an interactive gaming software or mobile application for school students in order to spread awareness about the intellectual property rights under the domain coding and programming. One of the primary objectives of SEL for IPR promotion and management is to create educational tools and resources for intellectual property awareness at school level. School students learn best when technical areas of law are gamified. And hence developing a game for creating such awareness is taken as the problem statement. Proposed solution. The interactive gaming software or mobile application aims at teaching the basics of intellectual property rights to students, including patents, trademarks, copyrights, and designs that can be used both inside and outside of the classroom. Using the features of the game, students can learn to apply IPR principles in practical scenarios, encouraging them to grasp the concepts and their real-world implications. It creates an exasperating environment for students to develop their IQ. The game also replicates scenarios in which IPR issues may arise and illustrates the consequences of violating the IPR laws via compelling screenplay. Depending upon the grades of students, different set of tasks are provided for beginner, intermediate, and expert categories. Official guidelines for providing additional information about the IPR laws and reinforce their understandings. We have designed the game idea and protocols by initially fetching information from the IP laws and acquiring skills in the legislation. The game's working can be briefly described with the help of this flowchart. Initially, after starting the game, the student chooses the difficulty level based on their grades and proceeds to choose the occupation along with the product to be created. The corresponding tasks are given with respect to their domain. The task description provides information about the task. If all tasks are completed, then level accomplished alert is displayed, else level failed alert message along with guidelines are displayed. The use case flow shows which tasks are handled by the user and the system. The user and system in combination start the game, and the user continues to provide grade, profession, and products. The system then analyzes the product details and provides maps, tasks, and tips accordingly. The user is required to complete all the tasks, and the system handles the achievements and settings accordingly. If required, the system provides guidelines. And finally, both the user and system together quit from the game. Here is the sample UI of the gaming interface named PICTOVA. The main home page is initially displayed, which further leads to the choice of difficulty levels. After which the user is made to choose an occupation to play as. Here's an example of how the description is shown during the loading interface of the tasks. Followed by that is the list of tasks to play from and an example of how efficient every task can be according to the level of their IQ is. A realistic route map has been given to navigate to every task of the game. After completion of all the tasks, an entire level is being completed by the user and they can further proceed to next levels. Achievements and IQ status is handled in the achievement and progress section along with the progress of each subcategory, namely patent, copyrights, trademarks, and industrial designs. The IQ analyzer is also handled to ensure how far the students have understood about the topic and to improve their performance. If level is failed, then failed alert arises, which leads to guidelines. Here a simple example of guidelines is shown along with the official webpage of the Indian government's official website for reference. Settings is also provided for game controls and as another way to access the guide. The features of this game include simple UI, enhanced audio system, engaging tasks, maps and tips, free access, procedure descriptions, and provision of official guidelines. Some of the games used to engage the students into PICTOVA include puzzles, quizzes, connections, theft and cops for real-life scenario simulation, Wordle, object findings, and finally escape room for sampling the triumph. The main technologies we have used here include Android or iOS device emulator, React Native, Flutter and MERN stack. And the dependencies include cloud service by Firebase, Python Django stack and mainly app users. Hence, we conclude the presentation by saying that the value of an invention resides the way we use it. So, by ensuring students who will become the future of the nation are aware of their rights as a creators or inventors, we will always be able to enhance the value of an invention. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.